All right, Paul Hefty here with a Triangle O football system. Want to go phase 3 install now, step 3, um, where we go with our vertical crossers and then our slow screen pass options. As always, we'll use our 3x3 install here, but now we're going to do one new pass concept with overlapping pass pro in the first phase. And then the second phase, you can go to a second new pass concept, or you can go into your slow SPOs. And then on the bottom, we'll use both the play action pass in that third phase and our SPOs against game situations. First one is a double post. This is great off of your inside run game. The quarterback will use his rocker step, but then take a 3-step drop off of this. What we're going to do is fake power here essentially. We're going to use our half man slide protection. Back will check inside out. H is going to go ahead and split behind and run a bubble wheel. Getting to the numbers is the key, getting wide. The A here runs what we call a hot post. The key is he's going to take his 4 steps, just like his bender, but now he's going to go just inside wherever the safety is. So against too high, he's going to stay really skinny, just like he would for his bender read. And then the Z runs a skinny post behind him, staying outside the numbers so that we can high-low and inside-out that ox safety. Hence the name for Opal. When we have an O word, the quarterback knows he's reading the ox with this. So the signal here is both hands and small letters O's, 2 O's. And then we would go ahead and flex our directional arm and fist for power here. This would be a Opal Pittsburgh, so we're running power to the right, and now we're going to run that double post against the ox there. The X runs his over route, just finding over grass as a check down, and it's great. This is that vertical crossers, meaning we're going to get the vertical double post, but then we're going to get these crossing routes against man coverage. So we've got built-in beaters. All right, our protection for this is, again, we'll just use our half man slide pass protection. You can see in the upper left-hand corner, this would be an Opal Phoenix. Again, Opal color tells the line that it's play action pass all the way, and it's a pocket pass. And we're going to use our 6-man protection. Phoenix then sets the protection front side, which is going to be then to the left. So the play side tackle is big. The play side or left guard is going to be big to back. He's covered, so he would be big. And then our center, right guard, right tackle are going to slide back. Back, we'll go ahead and fake power and check Mike to Sam inside out. If we do it to the right, that's an Opal Pittsburgh. Again, Opal tells us it's pocket pass. We're going to use 6-man slide pro, and Pittsburgh puts the front side now to the right. So the right tackle is big. Now the right guard is uncovered, so he would slide back with the center, left guard, and left tackle. Back is still going to fake power to the Pittsburgh side, checking the Mike to the Sam inside out. All right, out of 3x1, we're just going to go to an orange call. And what that does for us is now the receivers don't have to concept learn this, but you can mix up the formations. We still do an O call, so the quarterback's still reading the ox. Now the H becomes the hot bender post. Again, he's going to take 4 steps upfield and then just get inside the safety. Again, we got too high, so he would stay pretty vertical. The Z still runs a skinny post. The A now runs the bubble wheel to the sideline. Again, getting wide before he gets upfield. X still runs his crosser route, his over route. Quarterback, again, is going to fake power with the back to the right here. This is an orange Pittsburgh. Do a rocker with a good fake, and then 3-step drop, reading that ox. Looking for the H hot first. If the safety or the ox there squats, meaning he sits, then we know we got the Z up top. If the cat in the corner there carries that Z and he's off to the skinny post, then we would just click down to the bubble wheel going up the sideline. Anytime he feels pressure or he gets Mike blitz, he's going to go ahead and he knows he's got the X running the over route as a man beater finding open grass. From there, we just go ahead. This is where we scaffold. We're going to go into our shallow crossers, and this is play action pass, but we're still going to get break crossing action and vertical routes. So here now we do gray. Again, the signal now is going to be fists together, knuckles together, and we're still going to fake our power. So this would be gray Pittsburgh. Now that the first letter gray is a G, quarterback knows he's reading the goat, which is the backside safety. We're going to high-low him here. So again, the H is going to run his seam route like 4 verts. Z still runs the skinny post, but now the A, instead of running the hot bender, when he gets to 10 yards, he's going to go run a square in, or what we call a 10-yard dig route across formation. So we can go high-low and still get 2 verticals with the H and the Z. X now, instead of running hot over, runs in under the backers. Quarterback again is going to go ahead and do his rocker fake Pittsburgh to the right with the back. O-line is using their 6-man pass pro, with the right being the front side with the Pittsburgh call. Quarterback here now is going to go ahead and read the goat all the way. He's got the 2 seams to the A underneath, to finally then with pressure, he's got the X on the under route. So it's a high-low read. Reading the goat now, gray. What's great about this is we can do this out of 2x2 or 3x1. We don't have to change the call. The H just uses his 3/1 rule that he does with his 4 verts. So here's overlapping of concepts in teaching. H now runs his over seam route, and we still get the same reads, reading the goat. So this is a gray Pittsburgh. Again, we've got the H and the Z going to the hashes with the A running the dig, and then finally the X underneath on the under. Gray Pittsburgh. Some West Coast concepts we like to install here then, just again to attack specific coverages. Our first one is just a classic West Coast base pass. We call Astros because it's going to be all hitches. Thing we do here for overlapping of teaching is the A runs his bender. So at 4 steps, he's going to bend to the middle, and he's simply going to read that middle box. If there's absolutely nobody there, it's man. He can go ahead and fill that just like he would his bender read and go get a touchdown. If there's any deep safeties or the middle is not open, now he's going to sit that up at 10 yards, find an open space between the Sam and the Mike. The Z and the X run 12-yard hitches, so they want to look like they're running goes. Then break it down to inside hitches. The back now is going to use a check release, so he will set to the call side. The call here is Astros Lisa. Again, real simple. The signal for this is the pointer finger and the pinky finger circling upwards. So it gets us in that duo left set, and then we would go Lisa is the call side with the same formation directional call. The back is going to check again, step inside for the Mike to the Sam, but this is a check release. If they don't come with pressure, then he's going to run a swing route to the call side. Quarterback's going to just look inside out, reading that Sam backer. So we're going to look for the A on the bender hitch or go, to the hitch, to the back, downside on the swing. Again, if he has free access pre-snap, where he's got 2-on-1 to the backside with the X and the H, he can go ahead and just go with that all the way. Against cover 2, 2-man high, we like to go to a twins Lisa call. So now we're just going to take our directional peace sign facing inward with the fingers pointing inward, pull them facing at the receivers. And that's going to tell us a twins call. Twins Lisa is the diagram here. Again, we'll call this towards the slot, so the back will align towards the slot. That Lisa tells us now, O-line, we're doing 6-man slide protection with the front side to the left. The Z and the A are going to run a levels concept, so the A is going to go run a tin route where he's going to go 10 yards and in, and the Z would run a fin route going 5 yards and in. On the back side, the X runs a dig, or what is a tilt route. He's going to run that so that he is 5 yards from the sideline and 5 yards deep and just sit there, trying to stretch that corner both vertically and horizontally. The H then runs the corner route where he's going to take 5 steps upfield and then go to the deep corner on a 45-degree angle, getting behind the dog here at the corner. Quarterback, again, free snap is going to look where he's got best access, but he's got a split concept pass play here. If he's got cover 2 all the way, he can just go ahead and read the X and the H running the smash concept on the dog there. If he's got man type coverage or he feels he's getting pressure, then he's going to go ahead and go to the tilts, to the level side, where he's going to go high-low with that. Last then is their screens, our slow screens. Again, with our screen calls, which is our south cue, the tackles are always going to be big on big, and the center guard centers are the pullers. When we go slow, those tackles are going to drop to bring and invite those tackles upfield, and then our pullers will go ahead and hit for a 2 count before they start to pull flat down the line to their designated defenders. So the diagram on the left is a Southern Phoenix. Tells us we're going to the left, and the diagram to the right is a Southern Pittsburgh. Tells us we're going to the right now with it. Again, linemen just out of here, once they hear south, they know they're locked into rules with their screen scheme. So here is our double SPO. We want to get it to the back. Slow screen classic, we call this a Southern rip. Signal there is you're going to have both hands under the chin, so it's a double SPO. Again, that tells us we're going to the 2 wide receiver side with this. And then we go ahead and just put directional hand bent inward. That gives us a rip call to the right, a Liz to the left. That tells the back he is going to be the screen receiver, and it tells him the direction to run it. Again, you can see here, this is a Southern rip. So the tackles are going to kick and drop. They're big on big. The center guard centers are the pullers, but they're going to go ahead and hit for a 2 count and then go to the Sam, or to the number 2, to the Sam, and to the Mike. The X receiver and the H on the backside run their Mickey concepts. So this is a dash read SPO. Quarterback's going to drop, 3-step drop. If the Mike and the Will blitz, he can go ahead and hit the H on the hot over or the glance. If they don't, or he's not feeling pressure, then he goes ahead and after he settles, he drifts again 2 more steps and then finds that screener. So we want to be change of pace with your drop. The 2 receivers, the A and the Z, do a switch block. We call it a 201, meaning the Z is going to come inside and block the number 2. So we get both the play side guard and the Z on him, and then the A is going to come underneath like a wheel route and block up on number 1. So that would be a double SPO using a dash read concept, and we get a slow screen to the right, Southern rip. We can run this out of 3x1. Only thing that changes again is the H by concept. So instead of running a backside hot over, he's going to do a front side hot pop on this. Same reads, dash read concept, looking that make and will backer for the H and the X. Not there, then he's going to go ahead and drift a couple more steps and find the screener to the right. Again, since we do both hands underneath, we know we're running this towards the A and the Z, so they know they're blockers, and the X and the H know they are the hot receivers.